Hi, my name is Andriy Romanenko. I'm a Ukrainian choreographer and dance artist. I'm 25 years old. Now I'm based in Berlin. And in this video, I want to show you some images from the rehearsals of my work in progress dance piece, Come Out of the Trench, which I have developed during last several months with my friends and colleagues. And before everything that I will show to you, I will give a little explanation for you so you could understand better what is going on the screen and how our process built. On the first video you can see a choreography which made for me and 9 projections of my body, which we made together with Maria Shalagina, my video maker, to the music of Legions on Binary Russia, our composer. The movement itself appeared from the distant touching practice, which I did during the several weeks every day, and when I just tried to activate the memory of my skin and touch people who are not with me right now. Then I started to film it, and I took just 4 movements from there and created a little piece which I just developed to the 9 minutes choreography for 10 bodies. It is the original sound of the Black Sea, sound of warmth and responsibility. It is the sound of warmth. It is the original sound of the Black Sea. It is the sound of warmth and responsibility. Sound of warmth. The original sound of the Black Sea. It is the original sound of the Black Sea. Sound of warmth and responsibility. The next thing that I want to show to you is very crude, but I find it interesting, so I decided to include it to this video. Last year I was traveling a lot. When I understood that I cannot come back home, I was trying to realize what I need to do next, and I was just riding around the Europe and staying in my friends' houses. And the second part of the performance is supposed to be like a little travel video. The interesting thing about it is that we are trying to make a video clip in which movement of camera will interlink with movement of my eyes on the stage. So it's always, or sometimes, an effect that camera and me are moving together in unison. The second interesting thing about it is that this techno soundtrack that you can hear made from sounds of my body only. So Legions, they just took sounds that I recorded for them and made a full techno banger. Okay, and now I want to show you the distant touch in itself, the practice which became the starting point for whole the performance. I decided that I want to do it on the stage as well because it's pretty important for me. And when I started to think how to stage it, actually several very interesting things came up. For example, this circle which you can see on the projection appeared just from the lack of money, because I wanted to do a spotlight there, but I didn't have money to buy a spotlight, and I couldn't find it anywhere at that time. So I just shared this thought with Maria Shalagina, and she just said to me like, but why we cannot use a projector like a spotlight? So we made this circle and we made it with different colors, and I think it works pretty well. Also, I want to tell you a bit about sounds that you can hear. It's a phone call with my parents, which I recorded, and of course they gave their consent for it. Yeah, first I didn't want to use the whole phone call because there are like a lot of things, a lot of nonsense, just from the talk with my mother. But then Legions on Binary Russia, they decided to finally make a sound from the full phone call, because they think that this is a very powerful sound artifact. So they did it, and I was impressed how the very daily things which we are talking about, like my parents' cat or broken car, turn into very powerful soundscape and very meaningful thing about connection, about family unity and our feelings. The original sound of the Black Sea.
Я дома, вот ко мне Софи пришла, я вот убирался. Я тоже соскучился. У меня прям тоже бывают иногда моменты, когда прям так хочется достаточно.
Уже и останется, я говорю, не-не-не. Приедете сразу, заберете свою любимую кошку. Мы не сильно страдаем, короче.
In the end, I just want to show you some more experiments that we did with projections, movement, sound, and I just want to mention that the song which you will hear in one of the last videos is Ukrainian lullaby, which my mother sang to me when I was a kid. So yeah, I decided to try to dance to it, and you just can see what happened. Thank you so much for being engaged. No war in Ukraine. Ciao.
Місяць літає, неначе жартиця, над тихим і ніжним вікном. Рученьки, ніженьки, лагідні очі, спокійної ночі закінчилася гра. Рученьки, ніженьки, лагідні очі, спокійної ночі спати пора. Хай сниться вам, діти, дідусева казка, в якої